Hello out there, Mr. Drybones here, and I've got for you my pickups for the month of January. So I've seen other people do these kind of videos, and I like them myself, so I figured I'd share some with you. I didn't get a whole lot of games, and this is really only going to include games from previous generation systems, so none of the modern stuff, because where's the fun in that? Am I right? So, without further ado, I don't have too many games here, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at some of these. It's definitely quite a mixture of titles. So here we go. Let me get into it. We'll start with the modern stuff, and then I'll do the retro stuff. So first up, I got a copy of Metroid Prime Federation Force. It is a sealed copy, brand new. I wanted to add this to my collection because I am a bit of a Metroid fan. I wouldn't call it a shrine, but I have a little corner of the room here that's all dedicated to Metroid. I got the amiibos. I got a big, Samus poster, what have you. Um, yeah, it's a nice poster. It's what if Metroid was a Saturday morning cartoon by Hanna-Barbera. Anyway, yeah, I got Metroid Prime Federation Force because 3DS store is closing soon. This was a late title in the system's release, in the system's lifespan. So it's supposed to be a decent game as well, so I didn't want to let it get by me and then one day regret it and want to get a copy, and it's, an exuberant price on the secondhand market. So it's a new copy. Maybe we'll get lucky and Nintendo will discount them before digital copies before the eShop closes, and I'll be able to get a copy digital and keep it sealed. But if not, if I ever feel like playing it, I've got a copy. So yeah, there you go. Metroid Prime Federation Force. That was our first title. And we have another 3DS title. This one I'm actually a bit more excited about. So I actually got a new copy of Radiant Historia for 3DS. I didn't go for the collector's edition because I really don't care. I'm not a big collector's edition person unless I absolutely love the series, or if I just have a rare opportunity to get the game with a collector's edition without having to go out of my way for it. Like, I didn't get the Fire Emblem Engage collector's edition, even though I had an opportunity to, because it just didn't do it for me. Either way, I really don't know a whole lot about the game. I've heard that it's, kind of like a Chrono Trigger, where it's got a time travel mechanic and stuff like that. Who knows? It's supposed to be one of the best RPGs for the 3DS, so I'm glad I added it to my collection. I hope it's a good game. I'm planning to keep it sealed. It's an Atlas game, so hopefully, again, maybe it'll go on sale on the eShop before the eShop closes, and I'll get to keep the copy sealed. So normally I don't like to do that. I don't like to keep games sealed because I buy them to play them, but if I have an opportunity to keep it sealed, I will. I also got another really good 3DS RPG that's, unfortunately, I did not get in time for this video, so it'll be in the February video. But yeah, there you go, Radiant Historia. And the last game I got for the modern systems, Wii U game, Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. Now, the reason I got this for the Wii U, a little bit more expensive on the Wii U than getting it for the other consoles, but it's considered the definitive version on the Wii U version. The Director's Cut was designed for the Wii U, and with the Wii U in mind. It has the ability to control the game, or, you have maps and controls from the Wii on the gamepad. The price on the physical has been coming down lately, too. This used to be a $100 game, and it's actually come down quite a bit. I got this for $40, which I felt was a good deal. It's a good game in and of itself. And having a physical copy, for the Wii U, I think it's a good addition to my collection. But I don't intend to get too many more Wii U games. I have toyed with the idea of going for a complete physical NTSC collection, but I don't know. I'm not big on buying games that I'm never going to play or games that I think are bad. So, yeah, there you go. Probably the last Wii U games I will ever get. Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. And I would recommend you add this to your Switch collection, or Wii U collection, while it's still inexpensive, because I have a feeling once that eShop closes, it's going to go up in price. So, there you go. Deus Ex. All right, let's move on to the retro stuff. So, got this at my local half-price books. Bomberman Hero, classic N64 platformer. I really like this game. I know some people, it's a mixed reaction, a mixed bag in terms of what people feel about this game. I think it's really good. I have nostalgia for it, though, because I was a big fan of Bomberman back in the 90s. I still have a complete copy of Bomberman 64, and that game was always a riot to play multiplayer. So I jumped on this when I was a kid. Never owned a copy, though. But I found it for a decent price at Half Price Books, and I like supporting my local Half Price Books, so I got a digital copy. So I got a hard copy. I got a copy of Bomberman Hero. That's what I'm trying to say. It's in pretty good shape overall, too. I need to clean it up some more. I cleaned the pins to test it and everything, and it does work. There was a save file on there that was complete, but they only got a few of the secret ad hoc bombs. So I might have to do a full playthrough of this one day. I enjoyed this game. It has a legendary soundtrack. If you haven't heard any of the music from it, go look up the song Redial after you're done watching my video, because it's a really good song, and I think you'll be hard-pressed to find a better video game song than Redial for Bomberman Hero. So yeah, it's a platformer with Bomberman. Good game. Alright, next one. This one I got, I took a risk on. So this is a copy of Lufia 2. I got it for a really good price. A fraction of what it sells for normally, because it doesn't work. So I've already cleaned it. I have tested the pins. There doesn't seem to be any breaks in the circuit. You can see it's a fairly good, you know, I got it cheap because it didn't work. So it's not in the best condition, but I could always refurbish it if I really need to. I'm probably going to make a video on YouTube asking any of the repair people if they know what to try, because I've already pretty much exhausted everything except for changing the battery, mostly because I haven't gotten around to it. But it's supposed to be a really good RPG for Super Nintendo. Hopefully I can get it working. I am prepared to do a ROM dump if I need to, you know, switch out the chips on the inside. We'll see what I can come up with. Hopefully I can get it to work, because that would be a great deal if I could get it all to work. But yeah, Lufia 2. We'll see what we get. And then the last one. This is a game I have a lot of nostalgia for. Now, I already had the game, but I actually did. I bought the box and the manual. So now I have a complete copy of Donkey Kong Country 2. I got this game, you know, I got my copy when I was a kid, back when the game first came out, but I didn't have the box and manual, and it was a special game. My grandparents gave it to me, so I had an opportunity to get the box and manual, and I took it. So there you go. Now I have a complete copy of Donkey Kong Country 2. And I think that's also going to be what I'm going to be looking at Super Nintendo games going forward. So you might see me get a lot of boxes for games in the coming months, what have you. Because I really don't want to buy any more Super Nintendo games. I don't want to add games to my collection I really don't have nostalgia for. So, yeah, as time goes on, I might complete my collection of Super Nintendo games and get all the boxes and whatnot. So yeah, there you have it. Those are my pickups for, January of 2023. Pretty good, pretty good group of games here. Like I said, I got another one, but it wasn't, it didn't arrive in time. So stick around, and next month you might get to see it. So there you go. What do you think? Did I get good games? Did I get bad games? Are you shocked at some of the stuff that I got, and for the reasons that I got them for? There really isn't any rhyme or reason to it, but hey, what the hell? I enjoy getting games. I buy too much, but I'm having fun while I do it. So yeah, there you go. That's what I got for January. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next game. Have a good one, everybody.